Please stop getting manipulated by fitness influencers and the grifting, the lying, the manipulating that they constantly do to their fan base and in advertisements. Look, I'm specifically referencing losing weight, but they also lie in other avenues, but specifically when it comes to weight loss and diet plans. It is extremely common in the fitness industry for fitness influencers to be selling cookie cutter programs. That's my first strike against them. That overpromise, make false claims, and just completely downright lie. I'll give you an example. A lot of these guys, I'll name Liver King, even though he's not the only one, he will sell you on an ancestral diet, a super hyper specific diet model that is going to crack the code. It's marketed mostly towards males, but to crack the code, to shred off the fat, and to get super high testosterone. And you have to eat liver, you have to eat testicles, you have to eat heart, etc. You're going to eat raw meats. And I'm not really even opposed to that. I'm not opposed to eating liver. I'm not opposed to eating animal organs. I don't think that's necessarily bad, and I don't think it negates the fact that you can lose weight on that diet. But and look, I'm not even going to discuss that he is a drug user. He was busted for using testosterone and HGH. I don't really think that's all that important for this. What I do think is important is he will indoctrinate low information people who are looking to lose weight, who maybe they just aren't that smart in general. They're not able to interpret the information. He will mislead using studies that aren't super relevant to the topic, over exaggerate. He'll strawman opposition against him, and he will frame it as, you can only lose weight using my diet, and if you use my diet, it will kickstart your metabolism. Your metabolism is currently off. Once you start this diet, it will turn on. Your testosterone is currently off. It will turn on once you start this diet. And it's just a downright lie. It is just a downright lie. He's selling the program. He's also selling the supplements. He double whammies you. Most people are only manipulative enough to sell the cookie cutter workout program. He does both. He does both. He sells you the food and he sells you the diet program. Amazing. Now, one thing I do want to point out is there might be some people that say, I did the diet and I did lose weight. And that's amazing. Congratulations. I do want to point out that I'm not necessarily against anyone doing the ancestral diet or the keto or the paleo or the vegan or the intermittent fasting or the macros or the name XYZ, whatever you want it to be, the Abraham Lincoln diet. Anything. Those diets can work, as I've mentioned. They can work, they do work, and they can work for anyone. But they're not special. That's kind of my issue, is when people are looking at these, the marketing for these diets, they frame them as this is the special information that you have not heard, and once you do it, this is a unique opportunity to lose weight. No one else knows about it. This is kind of a secret, and if you do it, you're going to shred off the fat with no work. Everyone's looking kind of for that secret information. And at the end of the day, there isn't really a best diet. There isn't a diet that is going to work for everyone. Well, to be clear, any diet can work for everyone. You could lose weight eating anything. You could lose weight eating Twinkies. You could lose weight eating steak. You could lose weight eating nothing. All you have to do is eat less calories than you burn. It's pretty simple. How you do that? Can you adhere to it? Do you enjoy it? Are you seeing results fast enough to maintain it? Those are the questions that need to be answered. There isn't this rigid, this diet is best. As these people will, like V-Shred, will say, this diet is the best, and it's also the only way you can do it, and you have to, no one's ever heard of it, because, no one else has ever lost weight not doing it. No one's heard of it, and you need to pay me for a cookie. That's another issue with these things, is they're just straight up cookie cutter programs, and I'm not opposed to it. I don't think it's terrible. If you market it properly and you are honest, saying, here is my, and some people I'm sure do sell all of them. They're like, here are all the different diets, you can try them out. and any of these can work. All you need to do is adjust for calories. That's fine. I'm not opposed to people selling cookie cutter plans. But these plans suck. That's kind of my contention. They overdeliver, they oversell, they underdeliver, and there's just a lot of lies and deception. A lot of lies, a lot of deception, a lot of misleading, and people just keep buying it. I don't know how it's possible. I don't understand how people can keep being deceived by this low effort, low IQ marketing. I mean, guys like the Liver King, you should be able to look at him and say, this dude's kind of a dumbass. Anyone should be able to look at that and see it.